Bonjour, mes amis. Bonjour. All right. Um, as promised, we're going to take a look at last week's work here, working with the direct objects. By and large, for most of you, you really did this pretty well. And I think for having online explanations and trying to conduct um, corrections via email and messages, you guys are doing pretty darn good. So even if you feel like you didn't do all that great, you're really on the right track. So good job on that. So here we're going to take a look at just a few of these. And again, I'm really trying to give you guys the best examples possible. So in our first exercise, remember, our job here is to pull out the object. Here's the thing. Ton appareil photo, we know that's going to be masculine. So the le replaces it. And only a handful of you guys kept trying to put it back in there. You can't have both of them. Okay, one of the things you're not going to be able to do if you had oui, je le prends, ton appareil photo. Okay, you can't do that. That's like saying, yes, I have hit the camera. And that is too much stuff. So we are deleting the ton appareil photo. Here, this is fun. And we're only keeping the it. So this is the stuff we have to get rid of. This is why we're getting rid of it. So you guys did a good job on that. Do it one more time. Yes, I have it. That's all you want in there. That's your le. And again, when something is masculine singular, we're using the le. When it's feminine, we're using la. So here, tu prends ton frisbee. All right, we're switching that up, and I'll put my answers in red here. Oui, je le prends. Now this was easy because our verb stayed the same as well. So your le, that's the thing that takes the place of le frisbee, ton frisbee. All right? Tu prends ta radiocassette. Non. I'll go back in red. Non, je ne la prends pas. Now, I did have to remind some of you guys because, and again, it's so hard because we're not all together. We're using this like our Oreo double stuff. So take a look what we've put here together with our Oreo double stuff, and it's in between our ne. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight those so you guys can see that. Okay, so je ne la prends pas. Looks like an Oreo double stuff. We've done that. Let's do another one. Okay, so tu prends tes CD. We know already this is going to be plural. Oh, whoopsie. And it would help if I hit the right buttons. You know me and technology. Dang it. Non, je ne les prends pas. I'm not taking them. Okay? Are you taking your tennis racket? Tu prends ta raquette de tennis? Oui, je la prends. Okay? So there we've got our object pronoun there, guys. Don't let it get confused. Je ne les prends pas. So that's exactly what you guys should be doing. Remember, this object has to go right in front of your verb. It's got to go right in front of your verb, right in front of your verb, right in front of your verb. That's just where it goes. Okay, we'll do one more on this one, and we can move on to the next one. This is another affirmative. Tu prends tes lunettes de soleil? Oui. Oui. Oui, je les prends. My verb doesn't change in all of this, my friends. My verb does not change. So that's what we're doing here. It goes right in front of it. Tes lunettes de soleil, that is plural. That's where we get the lay from. Ta raquette de tennis, that is feminine singular. That's where we get the la from. Okay? So hopefully that makes better sense. By and large, the vast majority of you guys did this correctly. Woohoo! Now let's come down here and take a look at these. Now again, I tried to give you as much information on this activity because I felt it was a little more complex. And again, we don't have to use bold or underline. I may just to kind of show you guys. But again, I saw a lot of repeats, and I also saw that you guys were not conjugating your verbs. We were just taking this straight away. So if we come up here to the example, est-ce que tu regardes souvent la télé? I bolded and underlined la télé because that's the thing that's got to get replaced. This is the thing that we don't want. La télé becomes la. That just means it. Je la regarde souvent. We kept everything else in it. What we're doing with tu regardes is we're changing that into je. It's over here because this is a question and answer. Je regarde. But you got to make that change. Please remember, with our ER verbs, there's no S. Est-ce que tu regardes? Oui, je la regarde. So let's take a look down here. And I left it up to you guys whether you wanted to use affirmative or negative in any of these. And again, I'll put this in red, so hopefully you can see this a little better. I'll start out with an affirmative. So, est-ce que tu regardes les matchs de foot à la télé? Oui, je les regarde. And I could have put à la télé. That would have been fine too. All right, my accents weren't working and I'm trying to go quickly, but you guys know there should be some accents there. So les, if you guys will notice there, that's the only thing I have in there. I don't have les matchs de foot. All I need is les. Let's try one that is negative. All right, and again, I'll put it in red. Est-ce que tu écoutes tes CD? Do you listen to your CDs? Non, je ne les écoute pas. I don't listen to them. Oh, now you want to give me an accent. All right. Je ne les écoute pas. All right. There's your les. Again, we've done two of them that are plural. So let's definitely move down. Let's do a masculine and a feminine. Est-ce que tu invites souvent ton copain chez toi? Do you often invite your friend to your house? Oui, je l'invite souvent chez moi. And again, I'm not horribly worried about whether you guys had this stuff back there. My concern was right here, je l'invite. That's the part I was most concerned about. I wanted to see that you guys, number one, chose the le because ton copain is masculine singular, and that we used a contraction because invite starts with a vowel. Okay? Same thing here. Est-ce que tu aides ta mère? Same thing. Let's make it negative. Non, je ne l'aide pas à la maison. Now it wants to give me an accent. Classy little thing. All right. So non, je ne l'aide pas à la maison. I didn't put ta mère or even ma mère back in there. So that's what you guys need to really be focusing on here. So again, we don't want to have this stuff in there. That stuff gets taken out, it gets replaced. And if you were to repeat it, it would sound really confusing when you try to translate it into English. So that is your big explanation for last week's activities. Okay, so there's part one here, guys. What we're going to do. So hang on and give me a second. We'll be right into part two.